My judge has broken the law 30 times now, and he has a conflict of interest in that decision because the child support award he makes funds his judiciary system and funds the state. Not many people know this. It doesn't come off the top of the child support award. It goes to the parent, but it's really not child support. In fact, in many cases, it's 4 to 5 times the cost of raising a child. It's a percentage of income. In Massachusetts, it calculates out for two children at about 39 to 40% of take-home pay. It is essentially, I view it as ransom for kidnapping my children. The state has stepped in the case of a very fit and loving parent, and said your children will be taken care of by your wife, and you will send the kidnapper of your children a check every week. This is child extortion, not child support. I want to support my children. I have a constitutional right to equal treatment under the law, and I want my children to be in my home 50% of the time and my ex-wife's home 50% of the time, assuming she can remain stable, which tends to come and go sometimes because she's on a psychotropic drug and has attacks of severe PMS, depression, and other conditions that sometimes converge and can become even dangerous to the children. She has placed the children in danger on multiple occasions, and if there was anyone that was unfit, it would have been her as a result of those, not me. I expect to take this as far as necessary to fight for as many years as possible, and I've committed a significant amount of my time to reforming the system because of the damage that it's done to me, and that I see it doing to everyone I talk to. No one goes through this corrupt divorce system without eventually figuring out, although it's usually too late, this system is run for the best interests of lawyers, and it's run for the best interests of judges. It's a monopoly, it's a bureaucracy, and it is corrupt. And it is destroying families for profit. This is probably the biggest fraud perpetrated on the American people I have could ever imagine. It is billions and billions of dollars to intentionally harm the bonds between children and their fathers, and by creating an unlevel playing field, the lawyers create fighting, they create billable hours, they create custody battles, and essentially it's one of the few industries where the worse of the job they do, the more money they make. I don't know, I've been a CEO for 17 years, I'm quite business savvy, and I don't know any other industry in the world where 20 people can sit around all morning at a billing rate of $200 to $300 an hour waiting for one person to judge who's being paid $50 an hour in a government job and is appointed. This system is a disgrace to the American public. It is harmful to children, and we need shared parenting with a presumption of equal custody, which would cut out the bulk of these battles and would level the playing field and be equal rights for everyone in a divorce situation, and as well as truly be what's best for the kids. We've scientifically proven that shared parenting is best for the kids in virtually every way, 20 different measures, over hundreds of studies, and yet the band plays on. Why? Because of the money lawyers are making. Because of $140 million that the federal government pays Massachusetts every year in child support kickbacks. Because of $400 million in other support and social services that revolve around the divorce industry. Because of $1.2 billion, and I'm talking Massachusetts only, in legal fees around the 25,000 divorces per year in Massachusetts. This system is unethical. It's harming families. It's destroying parent bonds. The side effects that happen to children as a result of this, something like 93%, is an increase of 93% chance in divorce for children that come from single mother homes. We're guaranteeing a repeat of the cycle. Most of the people in prison come from fatherless homes. We know that the balance between the male and the female perspective is what is best for children and what allows allows them to grow naturally and in a balanced way and evolve. The system does not want to hear this because of the momentum, the money, and the tradition. And all of these people are committing crimes against children, against society, and against the state by perpetuating this system. Justice is coming. There's a lot of things happening. Thousands and thousands of people and hundreds of organizations are taking up the cause of reforming the divorce system. I think that's it. Thanks.